What would you rather prefer in a partner? A person that is physically your type, beautiful, sexy, handsome, muscles popping, all that good stuff, but they have no ambition, and they want to make minimum wage for the foreseeable future. I think I already know your answer based on your face. Or they make tons and tons of money, $1 million, $2 million a year, whatever, a month, but they're physically not your type at all. You don't like the way they look. You see them in the morning, and you're like, ugh, God, you again. Which one would you prefer? Okay, let me do a varying teaser for you. Let's say that, would you rather pick someone that you're not attracted to at all, physically, anything like that, but they have tons and tons of ambition, they want to make millions of dollars a year or whatever? Or would you rather be with a person that has no ambition, whatever, they want to continue to make minimum wage for the foreseeable future, but they're exactly what you like, physically, facially, all that good stuff?
I think
which one would
neither
you
of those
prefer?
Are preferable. I think both of those are sort of equally positive and negative.
Okay. They have their positives and negatives each?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think when someone is driven and has goals, they will be physically attractive. But when someone just sits on the couch all day and has no motivation or goals, they're going to be not so attractive. So the two go hand in hand.
The two go hand in hand. I like that politically correct answer. You're in DC. What if they make, for example, all their money sitting at a computer all day? They never get up, they never exercise ever, but they make $1 million a month on their computer.
I mean, if that's what they prefer, then
okay.
I will be supportive of it.
Okay, so the answer is that you would prefer a guy that's ambitious then, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because of multiple reasons. Okay. Wants to continue to make minimum wage for the foreseeable future.
I mean, it's a boring answer, but it'd be something in between the two, just because I think, like, you can't date someone without ambition.
That you're what?
Without ambition.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I think, yeah, you want to be, like, intellectually challenged by the person that you're with, and I think that's quite hard to do if your goals don't really align. Yeah. I also don't think you would want your partner to think that, like, I wouldn't want my partner to think that I'm, like, dumb.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Yeah.
I think that's a bit...
So you picked a guy with ambition more?
Yeah, I think if it were to be, like, between the two extremes, I think that's more important.
More ambition?
But yeah, I do think that, like, in between.
Okay, perfect. Would you prefer someone that is exactly your type physically, she's beautiful, everything like that, face, body, everything, but she has no ambition, she wants to make minimum wage for the rest of her life, no desire to grow money? Or would you rather be with someone that's physically not your type, you don't like them, whatever you think, imagine in your mind that is, but they're very ambitious, they want to make $1 million, $2 million a year, whatever that is, tons of money, and they want to continue to make money for the foreseeable future?
I think I'd probably choose the person I like. I don't think money is everything. I think, me personally, I have a lot of ambition, so I think I'd be able to get that part covered. So probably the first person.
Okay, yeah, the ambitious. And you need money. Like when you're 80 years old, you're still going to need money to survive and do everything like that, right? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, no ambition.
No ambition? Okay. So you must be physically attracted to them, right? Because they're going to be your life partner, I guess.
I mean, like, not just physically, but, like, you know, emotionally and mentally.
That's true. That's true.
I'd rather have someone who I can connect with than someone who's ambitious.
Okay, that's true. That makes sense. That's better for the long term. By the way, there's no right or wrong answers to any of these questions, so don't feel bad about it. More from a connection standpoint, let's say that your partner or whatever took some money from you, they stole some money from you without telling you, right? And they invested it into cryptocurrency. This is a crypto channel, by the way. They invested it into cryptocurrency, and then a year later, it ends up making like 10 times, 20 times the amount of money. Would you stay with them, even though it made a lot of money, but they disobeyed your trust? Or would you be like, I can't deal with that, you're a liar or whatever?
Yeah, I don't think I'll stay with them now.
What if they decided to give you like half the money?
If they decided to give me all the money, I don't think.
You still wouldn't do it?
I don't think.
Okay, that's true. That makes a good point because trust is everything. I understand that. He steals it from you, your life savings, but he invested it into cryptocurrency, and the crypto makes 100,000x, or it makes 100x. I mean, let's say that your life savings is 10,000, and he turns it to $1 million or whatever. Would you still stay with him, even though he made tons of money, or would you be like, you betrayed my trust? I don't know if I can be with you at all.
I don't know if I would stay with him because in this scenario, like, he stole from me and it worked out. But he could also steal from me and, like, not work out.
Not work out? Okay.
And it's like the principle. It's like I trusted him and he abused that trust. So no, I would not stay with him.
You wouldn't? What if he gave you, like, half the money?
I don't need his money. I'll make my own.
And it was your money to begin with, too. So that's true. That's a good point. Oh, by the way, do you know how much, I guess, a better way for me to ask it is, would you rather have $1,000 today, right now,
Mhm.
or 1 Bitcoin a week from now?
1 Bitcoin a week.
Okay,
from
so
now.
you know how much Bitcoin is worth. Okay. Like half the people didn't know how much. Yeah. So Bitcoin today is worth $69,000. Yeah, $69,000. So it's worth way more than $1,000. Good answer. Good answer. Okay, so this is a financial channel, and with that case, let's say that you have a significant other, and they decided to. This is actually a crypto channel to be technical, and they decided to invest in cryptocurrency, but in order to get that money, they stole it from you. They didn't tell you about that, right? Then about a year later, they made like 10 times the amount of money. Would you still stay with them, even though they stole it from you, and they made a profit, or would you be like, oh, you betrayed my trust, I can't trust you?
I mean, I'm not like big into crypto, really, so I probably wouldn't be too pleased. Money's not everything in my life.
Okay.
So just making a ton of money isn't going to make me stay with a woman.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So it's more of a trust issue.
Yeah,
Just,
for
okay,
me,
you stole my trust. Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay, another brain teaser. This is actually a crypto channel.
Okay.
So let's say that your girlfriend or whatever stole your money, stole your life savings, right? But they invested it into cryptocurrency, and it ended up making 20, 30, 40 times the amount of money. Would you still stay with them, even though they stole it from you, but they made tons of profit? Or would you be like, oh, you betrayed my trust, I don't know if I should stay with you?
I think it's probably a principle thing. If it
Okay.
was stolen, I feel like that's a big moral lapse right there.
Okay. Okay, so let me have a question for you, a brain teaser for you.
Okay.
Let's say that which type of guy would you prefer? A guy that is ambitious, he's a go-getter, making tons of money, but he's not physically the type of guy that you would like at all, not really. Or a guy that is 100% your type physically, exactly whatever you imagine in your mind. But he's not a go-getter, he wants to continue to make minimum wage for the foreseeable future. Which one would you prefer?
And that's it? Nothing about his personality?
No, let's say both of their personalities are the same.
Okay, I guess the ambitious person.
The ambitious person? Okay. That's true. You can't just live off of love alone. So
Yeah.
you have to have somewhere to stay, somewhere to live.
Yeah.
Okay. Bouncing off of that too, from a trust perspective, let's say that someone that you're with stole money from you. This is a crypto channel, by the way.
Oh.
So they stole money from you, and they took that money and they invested into cryptocurrency, and they made like 10, 20 times the amount of money. Would you
Okay.
stay with them even though they
No,
took away your
definitely
trust?
not.
What if they gave you like half the money?
No.
No?
Nope.
Okay. So it's too damaging
Yeah.
to make a difference. Okay.
Trust is important.
Trust
Honesty
is very important. All right, so let's just talk about hypotheticals though. Which type of girl, whatever person would you prefer? A woman that's not ambitious at all, she has no desire to make any money, just minimum wage, but she's exactly what you imagine in your mind. Perfect physically, body, face, all that good stuff. Or would you rather be with a woman that has tons of ambition, she wants to make $1 million a year, $2 million a year, but she's not physically exactly what you like at all? Like,
Yeah, it's really like a catch-22, I feel like, because at the same time, like, I really don't care about, like, the whole body stuff. Like, if I love that person, like, I'm going to love them for the way they are. And obviously, I want someone that's going to be ambitious and have, like, kind of the same driven, like, mindset that I do.
Okay.
Like, you don't have to have the same goals or nothing like that, but, like, you have to be, like, driven and be passionate about what you, like, want. And I feel like if you don't have that, then there's, like, no point even being in a relationship.
Okay.
In my perspective, my past and all that stuff.
So the drive is what's more so important. Yeah. And that's true, because you're going to have to be with them when they're 80 years old, right? So physical features won't even matter at that point.
Exactly.
Okay, got you. Okay, another brain teaser when it comes to relationships. Would you stay with a person, right? This is a crypto channel, by the way. Would you stay with a person that stole the money from you, stole your money from your life savings, they invested it into crypto, and let's say they made like 10, 20 times the amount of money 6 months from now? Would you stay with them even though they made tons of money, but you're like, you would forgive them for betraying your trust? Or would you be like, you stole from me, I can't trust you at all? I'm sorry, I don't care how much money you make.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would try, like, because if they're going to do it once, they'll probably do it again. And it's just like the concept, like, even if they made all that money, I feel like they'll probably try to, like, you reinvest that money again, they might lose it all.
Okay.
So it's like, I don't know if I can really trust you after you did it once, especially because it's like my money I earn without, like, talking to me about it first.
Right.
Obviously, it's like a joint, like, we have to talk about it, like, together for us to make those financial decisions. So if you're going to go behind my back and make those decisions without me, you're going to do it again. So it's like, there's no point in me like continue that on if they like become rich and all that stuff.
Yeah. What if they decide to give you half the money? It's still going to make a difference.
I just feel like it's like the moral, like it's the morals of it.
Yeah,
like you just like can't like accept that. Like I don't know. Maybe you can accept the money and just like not be with them.
Since they lied to you, you might as well lie to them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Understandable.